Welcome back, trainers, and today I have a very special treat for you. We're going to be taking a look at a level 50 Shiny Quagsire in the Open Ultra League. That's right, I did it because at this point we're just going to have fun, and you're going to see this thing is actually going to be able to sweep for me. Now there's definitely going to be other options over this one here, but it's fun. Have you ever seen it before? Come on, give me a break. Let's go. The next thing is going to be Shadow. Now just watch those videos start popping up. Now we do have Shadow Typhlosion on the team, and this thing is absolutely disgusting. I unfortunately did go with this one that does have 15 attack. Wish I went with something a little bit lower. At least we're going to be maximizing attack and winning CMP, I guess, up against another one as well. Trevenant is also going to be on the team here, and this was a lot of fun. Now I have found a very good Shadow Cyndaquil that I'm getting ready for the Hisuian version of Typhlosion, and it's in its Shadow form. I just need to TM away frustration. I have other Cyndaquils lined up, but anyways, we'll have to wait for that. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here with the Quagsire. This thing is very goofy, right? Looks like Ditto. And we are going with Stone Edge Earthquake. It also does have Acid and Sludge Wave. You know, it's pretty funny because its shiny form is purple and those moves are purple as well, so it kind of goes with it. And you could take some things by surprise. You're going to be very weak to grass. Therefore, you're going to be having that kind of offense for those grass types. But usually it's a Venusaur, part poison, so yeah, not doing that much anyways. All right, so what's going on here? We're going to hit no bubbles, take out that Shadow. Let's go. All right, moving on to the next battle. We will be leading with this thing for a little while, and then we do swap to the Trevenant. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this here. And they're catching this Stone Edge with their Chestnut. That was a freaking amazing catch, I'm going to have to say. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Trevenant here, which is going to be able to just absorb this, right? Yeah. Energy Ball is still doing a decent amount, and with that Vine Whip, they're going to be able to spam it and then bring us down pretty low. So we're going to go ahead and get out that Shadow Ball here. That's okay. They go Superpower. All right, that's fine. So we're winning this matchup. We haven't used a shield, and same with them. And what did they bring into the fight here? It's going to be an Alolan Muck. Lovely. All right, so the only thing we can do here is build up. I was looking at that switch clock and swapping into our Quagsire here that I have named Soggy. All right, so they're back in here with their Wall Rain, and we will be able to survive this, but can we? No, we're going down. So when it comes to this Quagsire here, you know, it is fun. You're going to see it pulling off some stuff. Why did I make it? Well, it was to get to level 50. At the time, it was one of the few Pokemon that I did have enough XL candies for because they were newly introduced at the time. So I went out there and it was basically looking for the shiny version, and that's the reason why I had a bunch. So, yep, looking good. So anyways, Typhlosion is going to be able to save the day. If you can get their shields and just start hitting with that Blast Burn, it's going to be amazing. So they did let it go, which is pretty cool. I think we're going to be looking good here. So we will shield this up. It is an Icicle Spear. That's perfectly fine. It's still going to be doing a ton of damage. We're almost to 2 Blast Burns. We need to get to one more quick move. If we survive this, we got that Incinerate through. And we will be able to hit that Blast Burn, folks, and take the win with the Typhlosion at the end. I'm telling you, this thing is amazing. It basically could have been a video about this thing, too. Nice, a little bit of lag there at the end. Gotta love that. All right, let's keep it moving here. What are we going to see for the next battle? Quagsire in the lead. There you go. This is a good lead here. Although they can still hit us with Brave Bird, that's still going to be neutral. It's not like we're Rock type. We're Ground and Water. So, same as Swampert, right? And Wishcast, but Wishcast is not going to be in the Ultra League, so they're going to go for Flame Charge. We let it go. That's not very effective. Very good. And Stone Edge would obviously one-shot, even though we're not even getting stab from it because it's just so massively effective, plus it's just high damage here. So we're getting both shields right off the bat. I think yeah, shield this up. Brave Bird, okay, and we're getting to the Stone Edge. Now here's the thing. Do we shield this up? We let it go as a Brave Bird. The reason why is because just watch what happens here. Typhlosion again. If we have a shield and energy on this thing, it's over. And we get to the Blast Burn and we have our shield, and they didn't do much damage. So what you got in the back, show me something good. And it is a Cresselia. Great. So we're going to get this off here, and then we do swap into the Trevenant here. I do believe we want to start building up some energy. We're going to go for the Seed Bomb because obviously Shadow Ball's, you know, overkill. And don't want to... I think this will KO. Yeah, what's in the back? Swampert? Yeah, that's over. That's a wrap. That's a good game there. So Quagsire team was doing some stuff. All right, let's get it. Next battle, what are we going to see? A Komo-o. So this is not particularly great because our quick move is really not doing too much damage on top of. It farms up quick, but we don't have any like kind of like keep on hitting them charge moves here. So Quagsire doing his thing. We're going to go straight for the Earthquake here, getting stabbed, letting it go, doing a good amount. But as you can see, we really can't keep up here, and shielding this at this point is not going to be really worth it at all. There's no point. We'll just bring in the Trevenant and just farm up here. So Dragon Claw is going to be doing a decent amount. They're going for that, I would assume. Yeah, close combat, obviously. It's not very effective, and they're bringing in that Trevenant and sneaking a Incinerate through, which is actually going to land. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Typhlosion here. Still 2 shields on both ends. What's going on here? And they have a Cresselia in the back. So this is getting a bit interesting. If they do have Grass Knot as well as Moonblast, we resist both of those. If they have Future Sight, it's over. And we're going for that Blast Burn. This is going to be doing a lot of damage, even to that Cresselia. And we're going to be getting bold shields from them right away. Let's get it. So we let this Moonblast go. Okay. We got to be very cautious. We will absolutely be shielding this up here. But we have to remember their other Pokemon does have energy. Alright, now at this point I'm getting a little bit nervous here because it's kind of getting down to the wire. So that's not enough. We swap into our Trevenant. They bring in their Talonflame, which I know had energy. We get off the Seed Bomb, which is not enough to take them out. And they hit their charge move perfect. So we're going to be able to hopefully take them out before they can hit a charge move here. And we do. I can't believe it. And we're going to hit this Blast Burn and Trevenant. And Typhlosion and Quagsire helping take the lead, but man, that Typhlosion really putting in that work there for that battle. Next one, we're going to be leading with the Trevenant, and we're met with, of course, a Wall Raid here, so this is not really the best matchup. And what we want to do is, I think we let one go, shield one, get a shield from them, and then just let it go down, and then bring in the Typhlosion and farm them down, and then just start building up that energy for whatever they do have in the back here. So we're getting to the next one, and I would assume they're going to be shielding this one up. And great, so we got a shield from them. That's perfect. But the unfortunate part is they knew exactly what they needed to do. So now they're going to be able to double up on this Icicle Spear. Or I was fearing an Earthquake. So, hey, we use one shield. We know this is going to be Icicle Spear. And now we can farm them down comfortably here. Great, we have a bunch of energy. As well as our Quagsire at the back. That thing is just sitting back there. So we're going to go straight for the Solar Beam, folks. Do you think we're going to land this? And we do. Let's go. What's in the back? A Trevenant. I wanted to use the Quagsire, so I just threw it in here. I'm like, yeah, this, you know, it was going to be able to kind of spam us here, so I kind of had to figure out a situation. Have them use their energy, get to the Stone Edge. If they want to use their shield here, well, that's their shield, and that's the last one. There you go. We're going to be able to hit that Blast Burn with our Typhlosion. We snuck that Incinerate through, shielding this up, and we will hit the Blast Burn, taking the win. That was a close one. We needed to sneak that quick move through. I'm telling you, these Incinerates, these quick moves are just so slow on some of these things. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is. All right, moving on to the next battle, we have an Empoleon with our Trevenant. This is a great lead here. Now, you know, you could maybe just go Shadow Ball. Usually they like to let these go, so like that, we would have done a lot more damage, but I guess this is going to work out here. So we're going to go ahead and shield up this Drill Peck, just feeling like I want to hold on to our health for now. Getting to another Seed Bomb. Let's see if they want to let it go. And they let it go because, of course, I'm sure they have a plan of, yep, there's that Wall Raid here, which is going to, it can't really farm us down at this point, not even if it was Shadow. Maybe if they double shielded here, but of course, they're going to go ahead and throw right off the bat, which is great. Now, we're going to go ahead and bring in the Quagsire here. A Stone Edge is really not going to, it's super effective. It's non-stab, but it's really not going to cut it. You've seen how much it's done already throughout this video. So we're taking that Icicle Spear quite nicely, being part ground. So very good. Thanks to that water, it's neutralized. We're getting a shield, and it's their last one as well. So Quagsire putting in the work, getting shields over here. Let's get it. Letting this go, and we get to the Stone Edge. Unfortunately, they're getting to theirs, so we're going to shield it up just because, and this is not even going to be enough to take them out here. We're going to immediately swap into our Typhlosion, if I do recall that correctly, to, I guess, snipe them. Not really. Incinerate. Somebody said it feels like you're tapping the screen 6 times before you get off one. Oh, It absolutely feels like that. So they do have a Mewtwo in the back here, and this is going to be one close battle. So we got to the Blast Burn, but unfortunately we have no more shields, so getting to their charge move, they take us out. Quagsire, can it get to the Stone Edge? And no, we don't get to it. That was a good game. Armor Mewtwo, always a cool Pokemon to see here. All right, moving on to our next one. We're going to be leading again with that Trevenant and met with a Drifblim. So yeah, Icy Wind is going to be kind of annoying, super effective. But here's the thing, you can let that first one go, no problem at all. Your Shadow Ball is still going to be doing a lot of damage, even though they lowered your attack. I'm sure you're going to get a shield just like that right there. Now, you can shield up this next one depending on what you do have in the bag to handle this here. I do decide to shield this up because I want to see if I can get 2 shields, but they do swap. And I intentionally go for this Shadow Ball here on the Ninetales, just doing extra damage, and then bring it in the Typhlosion. Even though our attack was dropped, that's still doing a good amount here. And this is all resisted, but it really is starting to add up here. But the nice thing is we're going to be able to farm this Ninetales all the way down, and we're going to have a lot of energy. We got 2 Blast Burns ready to go here. So throw in the first one immediately on the Drifblim. They let it go. What's in the back here? It's going to be a Machamp, and we almost screwed this all up. I thought why not get in a couple more quick moves here? So we almost lost our opportunity to hit that Blast Burn by being stuck in a quick move animation. So we have the Quagsire out here, so all we have to do is basically just shield this up, and we will be able to take the next one even though it is Shadow, because the Quagsire actually has a good amount of defense going for it here. And then going for the Earthquake, which is gonna take out that Machamp in one shot. Let's get it and take the win with the Quagsire at the end. So like I said, I mean, it wasn't the worst, it wasn't the best. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't like it at all, it's horrible. Actually, it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. You know what made it more enjoyable? Let me tell you a little secret here. Ignoring Niantic's ELO system. Just have fun. Get to the point where you can get your Elite TM at the end of the season or whatever starters that you want to get, but don't worry about the pose, because this game is so massively rigged and nonsense. It's just, you already know, okay, we don't need to go. So, sticking to the video and having fun and not going all, down that, we already all know, right? I've been kind of ranting about that lately a lot. All right, so we're bringing in our Trevenant, going for the Seed Bomb. But look, I can't help it because you already know why. The outcry was so insane, I just had to kind of really get the biggest scoop of ice cream there for that specific topic. All right, but enough. So Cresselia shielding up, get to the next one here. Since they keep on shielding this, I'm thinking, what's in the back? Is it like a Swampert or something? Oh, Regirock. Okay, so we're not out of the clear yet. I already knew we were going to win this, but if I somehow, some way got a little comfortable or just did something dumb, potentially they could take me out here and then Stone Edge my Typhlosion, and we'd have to get all the way to Solar Beam to actually KO them. But I don't know what I'm talking about because it's way in the clear. And Regirock, always amazing, but we take the win. I couldn't believe we survived that. That's crazy. Next battle, a Swampert, one of the best lead that you can have with a Trevenant pretty much. And they have a Shadow Arcanine. Now, I have to give them massive points for this because this is one of the few people I've seen actually using something interesting and spicy here. So good job, man. Let's get it. So, unfortunately, as I say that, I take them out. Hey, it is what it is. Now, can we get to the Earthquake? And we do. Now, I'm sure they did have a Hydro Cannon. They're just building up extra energy here. So, Earthquake doing a good amount. That's all I wanted to do is land that. So, we can do all that damage and potentially farm them down with whatever we do bring in. Obviously, it's going to be the Trevenant here. So, we can let this all go. I highly doubt that they have a Sludge Wave on this thing. Yeah, hit me with the Hydro Cannon. That's fine. And we're not farming down. It looks like we kind of want to preserve our health because it does start adding up, and I know they had energy. And a Wall Rain in the back, so I immediately swap into our Typhlosion. They see that, and they're like, ah, I'm good. And we take that win. Let's keep it moving here. I think we're still leading with the Trevenant. Yep, and Obstagoon. Okay, so bad lead. Let's see how we handle this here, swapping with the Typhlosion. Night Slash is going to do a decent amount, so I do shield it up because Typhlosion needs to have its health here. We're going to have a massive threat with the Blast Burn, so I'm sure we'll get a shield right back just like that. If they're not swapping, is there something in the back that doesn't like to see fire? I'm assuming so at this point, or maybe this matchup is just so comfortable they got a Cresselia. Okay, so they bring us down low enough at this point They're like, okay, I can handle it with the Cresselia now with the Moonblast. You see that? So Blast Burn doing an extreme amount of damage. Can we survive this? And we do, and we have a Blast Burn. Did you see that clutch switch? So we got a Blast Burn ready on the Typhlosion. Now here's a trick. If you're new to this, or if you just don't know this, if you have energy on your Pokemon and you have the charge move ready to go, and you know you'll be winning CMP if they have a charge move too, don't just throw it in while they're doing quick moves if they've got like a 1 or 2 turn quick move, because you're just going to go down. Even if they have a 3 turn quick move, there's a chance that you'll just hit that thing and down you go instantly without even having a chance to hit it. So your best shot is to just wait till your Pokemon faints and then just bring it in and tap it immediately, right? So the Typhlosion is in the back, and I'm like, when am I going to be able to use it? But it looks like the Quagsire is cleaning up house and is going to take the win for us. Look at this thing go over here with his derpy eyes, and Stone Edge all the way to the bank. Let's get it. Moving on to the next battle, folks. What are we going to see? A Cresselia lead. Yeah, we're starting to get really good towards the end here. They're swapping into a Wall Brain, and we're going to go ahead and throw this and then bring in, I think, the Typhlosion after we've gotten that shield from them or have done damage. Either way works for me. And we bring in this Typhlosion. We shield up an Earthquake, which is big because that would have one-shotted, right? All right, Typhlosion going for the Blast Burn, taking out the Wall Ring. They're bringing in a Toxicroak. So you want to pay attention to this team, folks. This is not the only time like when we see the exact same one. All right, I don't know if anybody made a team, but it doesn't really matter. Just the chances of running into the same one, kind of crazy. All right, so we go for the Quagsire here because we're ground, right? They can't hit us with the poison, so they go for the Mud Bomb. And they swap back into the Cresselia, so we make that simultaneous swap here. And we should be able to, well, not should, we will survive a Moonblast, a Future Sight, no problem. So we're going to go ahead and let that go, holding on to our shield and going for the Shadow Ball here. Probably want to farm this down and shield up their next charge move. I think that's what we want to do, and just go for the Shadow Ball and then take the win with the Trevenant here. And we're looking good. So this is an XL Trevenant, if you did not see that in the beginning. So they did get to their charge move, unfortunately, and I'm thinking, are you freaking kidding me? So I swap, well, I bring this in here, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this Mud Bomb's not going to KO. There's no way. Quagsire, are you going to take the win for us, buddy? And it does. We go for the big Earthquake here, hitting just a couple of bubbles because that's just an OP move on the Poison type. Let's get it. Moving on to our next battle, leading with the, I keep wanting to call it by its name that I made it, Trevenant. Met with another Cresselia. There you go. And we have another Wall Rain. I wonder what's in the back. Could it be another Toxicroak back to back with the same team? No algorithm. But somebody made that team. They're just using somebody's team that they made. Okay. But to get it back to back, come on. All right. So we're going for another Stone Edge here. Or a Stone Edge. Or another Stone Edge, I think, right? Second one? First one? No. First one, yeah. Not paying attention. So bringing back that Cresselia. And we get to the Earthquake, which surprised me. I thought they'd get to a Grass Knot, but I guess not. And that's pretty big because there's a lot of damage here. So we're going to obviously let this go. Quagsire did more than enough. Thank you very much, buddy. And I'm so happy. So as a matter of fact, I do enjoy it. The reason why I don't recommend it is because it's level 50. And you can definitely get something better for what it does. Like just Swampert. You know, that's just like easy mode. This is like extreme hard mode with this Quagsire. It doesn't even reach 2500. I guess I could best buddy it up, but it's not even still there. 22s. All right, anyways, Typhlosion's going to hold it down for us. They still have 2 shields here, swapping into their Toxicroak. Now, I'm going to have to finesse this a little bit. So we go for the Blast Burn. And I'm looking at the switch. Or no, not the switch. It doesn't really matter for the damn switch. I'm looking at my charge move. I'm not able to get to it. In goes the Trevenant, and I let that go. Calling the Mud Bomb, which is pretty big here. Not very effective to the grass here. As well as the counter, it's getting pretty close. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this one off here. So we're going to shield this one up. Even though it's a Mud Bomb, I just want to obviously hold on to that HP. We go for the Seed Bomb, and we take them out. In goes the Cresselia, and, well, Trevenant takes the win for us, folks. That was very nice. Moving on to our next battle, leading with that Trevenant. Again, we have a mirror match going on here. Let's see what's going to happen. Got a lovely weak connection. Always love to see that. It's always awesome. And we're going to go ahead and go for that Seed Bomb bait, see if we can get that shield, and we do. Fantastic. And I think I'm going to let this one go. We call the Seed Bomb, which is great. So they are in a winning position. I could build it to Shadow Ball and get 2 shields, or take them out. I decided to just go for this here because what I wanted to do is bring in the Typhlosion and start farming up, because that much energy, 1 is good enough. That's a lot. Plus their shield, just, yeah, I know. They're going to have a counter to fire in the, yep, exactly. So let's see if we can get a shield. I'm pretty sure we don't because that wasn't enough. But look how much that does. We swap into our Quagsire and they have a wall rain in the back. Down a shield. The stone is just going to do a lot. I already can see how we can be able to potentially take this win here. And that's going to be maybe just letting this go down and then solar beaming them. Let's see how this one works out here. Going for another Stone Edge. They're going to have to shield this up or they're going to be, yeah, going down. And we've still gotten 2 shields over here. So I think what we want to do, we're going to have to call the wall rain. Since they're throwing all this energy, we have to remember this. Go in here with the Typhlosion, or they're going to immediately swap. I think now at this point, we just go for Blast Burn. It's over. Yeah, buddy, we go for that Blast Burn, and Typhlosion is going to take out that Swampert, and then a couple of quick moves here. I think we actually do throw it because it starts getting a little close, and another Icicle Spear will basically take us out. Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and tap on it without hitting any of those bubbles, and thank you so much, Typhlosion, and we take that win there. But not only that, folks, this was actually a 5-0. I was having so much fun, I did not even realize that I got a 5-0 with the freaking Quagsire XL, level 50 on the team, with a Shadow Typhlosion. Let's get it. Alright, so I'm having a blast here. My points just keep me here at the same level. It's freaking nonsense. Next one, we're going to be met with a Togekiss. This is an okay lead. So how this is going to work is I would assume they want to shield up the first charge move, the Shadow Ball. And I'm going to try to go for another one. I'm going to let their Ancient Power go. And then if they want to use a shield and all that stuff 2 times, then I'm just going to go in here with our Typhlosion and farm them down. But we're not able to get to another Shadow Ball. That's okay. So we just bring in Typhlosion here. So since they've already used a shield, we're going to be okay using a shield ourselves. They are going to be bringing us down pretty low with that charm, even though we do resist it. But we're going to have 2 Blast Burns ready to go to destroy some stuff here. So 2-2 shields going straight for it right away. I do believe this was a Swampert. Yeah, but we're still getting a shield. So we build up a couple of more to build the illusion. Looks like I was actually trying to go for the Solar Beam because they have no more shields. So we get to it, and this will KO the Swampert, obviously. Like a whole family of Swamperts, down it goes. And they have a Venusaur. Come on, can we get to the Blast Burn? And Typhlosion actually sweeping up for us. See, this is what happens when you put it in the right position. While shields are down, you're going to be able to just go crazy with that thing. Alright, next battle, we're going to be met with a Wall Rain, and this is going to be our last battle. So this is kind of not too much, it's not like a horrible matchup, it's not the best either. They're going to be able to be in a more comfortable position with that spam, letting it go, and we swap into our Typhlosion, hoping that this is an Icicle Spear, which is a little early, so it is that. So we catch one, very nice. They're staying in here to catch themselves. We throw a Blast Burn. Was that on a Swampert? Or an Umbreon. Okay, so a tank. Again, Typhlosion doesn't really care if it's a tank, because 2 Blast Burns is going to be pretty much enough to take it out. We're getting a shield from them here. And I'm thinking maybe we can get both shields from them. We're going to go ahead and shield this up, and we are not going to be able to actually hit these back to back. So what I'm going to do is absolutely double shield this Typhlosion here. If they want to as well, that's great. But if they don't, then let's see what they want to do here. So we're not going to hit any of these here, and we make a swap into our Quagsire. I didn't know what, I was just kind of, I thought I was screwed at this point. Like, what am I doing? Alright, so we have our Quagsire up against this thing. They keep going Icicle Spear. It's just digging in. They got a Talonflame, folks. What's going to happen? What's happening in here? We take them out. They're holding on to their shield. What's going on? And we take the win. Let's go. Thank you for watching and take care.